Hi everybody, Robert Dyer, and welcome to the Robert Dyer channel, where today I have a very unusual and special product and very controversial product from a very controversial man, Morgan Wallen. And this is a sweet tea with his name on it, and I've never seen this brand before this, but I guess everybody knows who Morgan Wallen is, even if you don't listen to country music. I'm more of a traditional 80s and earlier country music fan. I'm not really that big a fan of the bro country genre, which tends to be a mashup of post-2000 country music, hip-hop imagery, and worst of all, Margaritaville, Jimmy Buffett. Imagine that all mixed together. And I would say if you are going to listen to this genre, that Morgan Wallen is probably the best, and certainly I think the biggest selling. And he's had many a controversy, including up until recently his bar in Nashville. The city council voted to not approve the sign for it, and then they had to postpone the opening. It's kind of bizarre because the guy is one of the biggest money makers for Nashville right now, playing in stadiums and arenas, and it's sort of like Asbury Park refusing something for Bruce Springsteen. So I can say, as somebody who's gone to Nashville a lot, that Nashville has changed radically over the years, and the people running it now and the newcomers, so to speak, are not the people who were running it before. I mean, when you see, if you go down to Broadway, there's 1,000 signs like the kind Morgan Wallen wants to put up, and they're just blocking him because they, I guess, have some political disagreement or something. But anyway, aside from all the other controversies, I say this is maybe his biggest controversy yet, because there's a lot of things that are kind of odd about this. Morgan Wallen presents himself as a man's man in terms of his image, and when you think about the South and sweet tea in general, it's not exactly what you think of a health beverage to begin with. The South is fried foods, and so it's not a place you think about healthy foods, and so it's kind of an odd combination here. Sweet tea, yes, but zero sugar and plant-based, something called polyphenol technology. I guess for the sweetener they have monk fruit and stevia leaf. So none of this really sounds like down south. The other thing I think makes this controversial is because there seem to be a lot of people against Morgan Wallen in the press, that ordinarily a drink like this, you would see reviews in every type of publication, and there'd be thousands of videos of every sort of entertainment media person testing it. And at least back when I looked, there were surprisingly few of those kind of media reviews, whether it be in video or print. In the Washington Post here, if let's say some sort of a politically correct country star had a drink like this, they'd have a big review about what does it taste like. So I think that's kind of controversial, is the fact that a lot of people are intentionally avoiding reviewing this drink. Okay, so let's take a closer look at the packaging here. Zero sugar. You have the logo for the company. Sweet tea with a big tea leaf, limited flavor, crafted by Morgan Wallen. and something called polyphenol technology. Sounds kind of like Monsanto to me. And here on the other side, I always complain about products that don't make use of the whole space of the packaging. Here, they've actually got what I recommend, which is they're trying to sell you on the product as to why you should buy this. Tastes like Tennessee. I guess it's supposed to be a quote. What does Tennessee taste like? And then it says other iced tea is usually delicious, full of sugar and calories, full of artificial ingredients. But this tea is delicious, 0 sugar, nothing artificial, about 20 milligrams of caffeine, excellent source of vitamin C, made with 200 milligrams of polyphenol technology. And then here is the social media information, even a phone number to call. Let's go ahead and open this up. Oh, jeez. Gonna have some kind of this isn't even carbonated, and it's trying to explode on me here. The aroma. Whew. Oh. It's a rather unpleasant aroma. Whew. Go ahead and try to pour some of this out. See what we're dealing with here. It's got a typical iced tea, apple juice kind of appearance. Smells a little bit better in the cup. Hopefully there isn't the botulism in the can. I've never heard of this brand before, so. The other weird thing is, it says all this about Tennessee, but it says the company Cedar Knolls, New Jersey. Whew. Let's go ahead and see how it tastes and hope it doesn't send me to the hospital. Well, it actually tastes pretty good. A lot sweeter than I expected. Smell. Somebody needs to go back to the lab on that. Definitely tastes like iced tea and sweet tea. It's got surprisingly, in some ways it's have you ever had the McDonald's sweet tea? It's not what I would call authentic, and this is a little more authentic in my opinion. And the weird thing is the McDonald's tea is full of sugar, and this is a 0 sugar. So I don't know what this polyphenol technology is, but whatever it is, it seems to be working. Triple emergency alert.
Triple emergency alert.
Bob, I'm here in the drug capital of America, the beautiful town of Portsmouth, Ohio, on a special mission from the Charles Manson Institute for Strategic Studies in Huber Heights. I'm staying here at the Royal Inn Motel. I tapped on the bulletproof glass at the front desk and got upgraded to the presidential suite around 2 a.m. this morning. A girl with blue hair and the worst tattoo decisions this side of the Ohio River went to Speedway to buy her first pack of cigarettes of the day. Then she drove to the CVS pharmacy across from the trailer park to get a DVD from the Redbox machine. But the machine was gone. It turns out the new world just banned Redbox. It happened in a satanic ceremony inside the Skull and Bones Temple on the campus of Yale University. George W. Bush and Barack Obama touched their Klaus Schwab rings together in a special way, triggering a flash of light. Within hours, New World Order supersized trucks began collecting red box machines across America, as if the opioid and grocery price conspiracies weren't enough. Red box. It's the trailer trash Netflix. Now more than ever, it's time to join the Robert Dyer cult. Unite behind our supreme leader to smash the system and create a new, better America. For all of us, imagine yourself seated at the holiday table of the new American family as our supreme leader cuts generous slices of roast beast for your plate. He's at the head of the table with the carving knife, your provider, your father figure, like President Roosevelt. Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Well, I'll say this was surprisingly good. I had pretty low expectations going in, even though the can was trying to build it up. But it really seemed to deliver. And like I said, I've had some so-called sweet teas in chain restaurants. I have to say, this is, with all the new age talk on the can, this is a lot more like what I would get down south, and was not lacking in sweetness at all. How much Morgan Wallen was involved, probably not in terms of whatever this technology is they use, but I guess in terms of what he wanted from the recipe and taste testing, it seems like he did a good job on that. So very controversial drink, but I would say the flavor is not controversial. I mean, what more can you say about this guy? He's probably moving the most product in the traditional sense, and it seems like he could also have a lot of success in the beverage business if he puts out more like this. I hope there wasn't any botulism in the drink, because I would like to go to his bar someday in Nashville if I'm still alive. I guess if this was a beer, you might say it was skunked in terms of the aroma, but didn't seem to affect the flavor any. So I don't know if it's the can or some sort of recyclable material used. I don't know. But in terms of the drink itself, I would... Personally, I'm going to turn to a soda for refreshment first. But in terms of in the category of iced tea or sweet tea, I'm going to go ahead and give this 5 stars out of 5. And I would definitely recommend this if you're a fan of sweet tea and you want 0 sugar. So I hope you like this video. Share it with your friends. Please subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.